At some point, your instructor will say, "By Jong." By Jong means fighting stance. When your instructor calls for Bai Jong, take a casual step forward like you were walking. Turn your left foot just a little bit, maybe 20 degrees, and your right foot just a little bit, maybe 20 degrees. Keep this gap between your feet so that your left foot is under your left shoulder or parallel to your left shoulder and your right foot is parallel to your right shoulder. Don't step out wide. Just keep that nice casual gap. Keep your feet roughly pointing forward, just slightly angled. Set your weight back on your rear foot. Get on the balls of your feet, the big knuckles just behind the toes. Some people will get high up on that rear foot, that's fine, but I don't think you want to be on your toes. You really want to be on that knuckle. For me, you'll see that my rear heel in particular is just a little bit off the ground, just enough so I can set it down if I need to, but I stay up. Watch your feet carefully. A lot of people will accidentally cross like this. As you can see from this stripe, I'm basically walking a tightrope. I do not want to engage in a fight while walking a tightrope. I want to keep that gap. With my feet now in place, I want to turn my hips forward. I don't want to use a side stance like we might use in karate or kempo. I'm not saying those stances are wrong or bad. We're just not using them right now. So I want to turn forward and face my opponent. I'm still keeping my feet at that slight angle. I have maybe a gradual 10 or 20 degree angle on my shoulders, but not that deep angle. Just a nice shallow angle. My hips pointing forward. My weight is back on my rear foot. I can pick my front foot up anytime I want. My hands go up around my eyes. My arms are relaxed in front of part of my body. I don't want to be out like this. That exposes my stomach area. I want to be able to cover it up if necessary. My left hand is a little forward of my right hand. This is called a left lead. My left foot is forward, my left hand is a little forward. We can debate all day about left lead versus right lead. Both have pros and cons. For right now, for the beginning level class, everyone use a left lead. In the intermediate level, the students are required to switch over to a right lead, ultimately to learn both sides as close to equally well as possible. But for right now, since we're just beginning, let's all start in a left lead. Even you lefties, you southpaws out there, let's start in a left lead. Hands up, arms relaxed, weight on the rear foot, our heels are up, front foot light. By Jong. So now